What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the TubeBuddy live stream. I'm Owen Video. My number one goal in my life right now is to help you learn TubeBuddy, master the tools that'll take you to the next level with your YouTube marketing campaign. How many of you guys out there are down with that mission? If you're trying to grow a YouTube channel and you want to get there the fastest possible way, let me know. Give me a big old yes in the comments section. I'm very excited to be talking with you guys all today. Doing it with Jason says, wowzers, hello. It is good to see you, my friend. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my TubeBuddy daily workflows, and I actually have three main sections I'm going to be teaching you today, because one of the biggest things that I get, one of the biggest questions that I get with just running a channel, and especially with using TubeBuddy, because I stream for the TubeBuddy channel, I represent the TubeBuddy channel in various different environments, is how do you use it? Like, what do you do first? What do you do last? We're going to cover all of that stuff today, and we're going to get there pretty quickly. But first, I wanted to say hi to my good friends who are logging in today. And I actually need to move this screen up to where I can. Oh, you know what I'll do is I'll pop out the chat here, so I can say what's up to you guys. I always love being able to hang out with you guys. Can you hear me okay? All right, so that dad, Zach, let's just give some shout-outs right here. Who wants a shout-out? Say yes if you want to shout out. Shout out, I don't know. Jaja Craft is logging in with us today. Carissa Davis is here. Doing it with Jason. Air 5 to you, my man. Mime Animators, Tortuga is here. FIFA Tube, it's got to be a soccer channel. Maddie Pi X, good to see you. How to Automotive, yeah, that's awesome. That's an awesome channel name. Hex Spa, Creator Fundamentals. Dan, I owe you a Starbucks card. And thank you for sending me those pictures yesterday. I did get them, just haven't had a chance to respond. Smooth Sailing is here. Israel on the beat. That's cool. What is your channel about, Israel on the beat? I'm assuming it's a hip-hop channel. DT Delta, Isha's Way, That Dad Zach, Mike Paulus, my man, King K Gaming. A lot of you guys logging in today. I'm super excited that you guys are here. We're going to be giving some shots out later on throughout the show. I want you guys to be super engaged today. And if you stop engaging, I'm going to press my big old disconnect button. You know what I'll do? I'll hit the silence button. And what I'm going to do, if you guys stop engaging, I'm going to turn off my volume and I'm going to keep doing the training. No, I'm just kidding. I would never, ever do that to you today. I'd never do that to you. But, hey, if you do have questions that I'm not going to cover today, just go and ask them in the comment area, and I will do my best to get to them in the time that we have remaining today. I want to stream for about 45 minutes to an hour. I know I would love making instrumentals and tutorials. Awesome. I know I know. I'm just getting some funny comments right now. I know that what I'm going to cover today is going to be in-depth, and so I want to give you guys a chance to ask your questions and really get your questions answered, because this is time for you. This is your time to get in-depth with someone like me, where my entire living is made off of YouTube. Now, it's not AdSense, believe it or not. I make some money on AdSense, but I make my money selling my products and selling my services online. I'm a video marketing coach. I have a video marketing training program, and you can check all of that out at thevideospot.net. And I also want to encourage you guys to subscribe to my channel. I believe the link is in the description box below. I am live on my channel. There's a new video on my channel about 3 times a week, something new related to video marketing. So I hope you guys will join me there. All right, I'm getting some great questions here. And Andrew, if you could maybe help me with those questions. Guys, give it up for Andrew Can, by the way. Big shout out to Andrew Can. I don't know if you can even hear that. Andrew helps us to manage the comment area inside. Let me see. Hang on a second. Inside the TubeBuddy chat. So we appreciate them. We appreciate him. Can you guys hear this? That's right, Andrew. That's for you, buddy. We appreciate what you do. Andrew is the most infamous chat moderator I've ever seen.
Wow, the infamous? Infamous?
So hopefully you guys are having as good as a time. Oh, there's an echo. Ah, too bad. Well, I was just trying to get some stuff. It's still an echo. Do you guys still hear it? Check, check. How about now? Sound good? We sound good now? I think we do. But I'll wait for you guys. Love the reverb. You guys, I gotta tell you, I can't go anywhere with you guys. You guys are always calling me out. So can you hear me better now? All right, so let's try this again. We want to thank Andrew Can for moderating the chat box. So, Andrew, we appreciate you. And he's I'll tell you, Andrew he's a great filmmaker. So guys, check out his channel if you get a chance. Okay, today we're going to go into sort of my TubeBuddy workflows. And the reason I want to do this is because I get this question a lot in terms of, like, how do you use TubeBuddy? And I think what happens is we understand as creators how to use certain parts of TubeBuddy, right? It's like, well, I know how the tag manager works. And I know how the thumbnail thing works. But how do you know when to use these things? And how do you know, like, what to do next and these types of things? So I'm going to go through three main areas today that where I use TubeBuddy on a daily basis. I don't use any other programs. I know a lot of video marketers do. I only use TubeBuddy because I want to get to know one program and how that one program works, okay? And that's why I use TubeBuddy. So I'm going to cover with you guys today my analytics workflow, my maintenance workflow, or my engagement workflow, however you want to think about that, and my research workflow. Okay, so we're going to come up with those things. I'm going to show you guys how I do those things, and then we're going to go into your questions. We'll answer some of your questions and get into some of that. So if you guys are ready to move forward, go ahead and give me a yes in the comment area right now. I'm not moving on until I see 20 yeses. So I want to see it. I want to see it happening. We need engagement, guys. We need engagement. TubeBuddy is the best freaking tool out there. And the more we comment, the faster we go. So I want to see him. Yes, Carlos Cepeda. Carlos is like my best friend right now. You're following me around the web. Kim here. It's about time. FIFA Tube, Hexpa, the Sassy Kids. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Come on, we got to get there. We got to get there. Sure. 360 knowledge, you little devil, you. Okay, that's 20. So let's get into it, guys. The first thing that I want to show you today is my analytics workflow. All right, and to do that, we're going to go to the screen share. So let's go ahead and do that now. Wrong one. There we go, and you can see me there. Okay, so the first thing that I do is see this little box up here in the upper right-hand side. This is like the TubeBuddy main navigation tool. I want you guys using this tool all the time. Now, I got to get rid of this. This keeps popping up. Let's just go to this page here. I want you guys I do this every single Monday. The thing I do is I go to my navigation tool instead of the video creators or the video creator studio tools. Is that this will get you where you need to go faster, and those little moments save time in your day. So I'm trying to teach you some productivity skills as well. And now what I want to do here is I'm just going to go to lifetime analytics, just kind of skew all the graphics because I don't want to give away any sensitive information or anything like that. But the first thing I do on Mondays, okay, is I check my analytics. The first analytic I check is my watch time. So I'm going to come down here over to my watch time reports, and I'm going to take a look at the data that I see on this page. Now, I'm not as interested in this sort of summary that's up here. I'm way more interested in what's happening, what my most popular videos are. Now, real honestly, there's not a lot of change here on a given month. You know, the top performing videos on my channel today are the top performing channels, you know, last month, and so on and so forth. But we do want to kind of take a look, and we want to have a workflow for doing this. So as I sort of scroll through these channels, I'm taking a look at what my most popular videos are in terms of watch time, and I'm asking myself, why are these the most popular? Okay, where are they posted? Now, I'm actually looking in the TubeBuddy channel. So what we're looking at here is, you know, these are their starter videos. This is their big promotional video, and this is their big starter video. As we go down, oh, look at that. It's one of my videos. It's one of their top performing videos. Oh, look at that. Another one of my videos. And another one of my videos. Isn't that amazing? I love when this kismet happens. But I'm not doing it to show off. What I'm doing is to show you guys, look at what this video is. How to write a description box. This is technical help. How to get 1,000 subscribers every month. So that is also, it's maybe not technical, but it's got a how-to in the title. And notice I have like sort of a kind of a cheesy thumbnail there, you know? And I'm just sort of gathering data, how to grow a small channel. So out of the top 5 videos on the TubeBuddy channel, over the course of the year, I'm seeing that, number one, I'm seeing that Owen Video did those 3 videos. And that tells me, hey, Owen Video's videos are doing well. Number 2 is I'm seeing 3 out of 5 have how-to titles in them. Okay? And I'm seeing that one of them is designed for YouTubers that have under 1,000 subscribers. All right? So what I'm doing here as I'm looking at my watch time is I'm looking for patterns, and I'm looking for data that I can use in making future videos. So I might be looking at my watch time and going, all right, well, I need to make more how-to content, right? How-to content works. I want to continue working with Owen, right? Because Owen's videos are doing well. And we want to do longer form videos, right? Because those are getting more watch time. So those are some of the things that we might be looking at in terms of the watch time analytic. Let's take a look at, and Andrew, I'm not able to see comments right now. So if you want to, actually, let me pull the comments up. Here, so I can sort of keep an eye on them. Okay, so that's the first thing I want to check. The next thing that I want to check, is my retention stat. So I'm going to go to my audience retention stat, which is underneath watch time. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to take a look at, okay, we just looked at total minutes watched. Now we're going to look at total percentage watched, okay? And I'd love to know from you guys right now, how many of you guys out there have less than 1,000 subscribers? Let me know in the comment area. And I'm just trying to get a sense of the size of the audience. So again, I'm coming over here, and this is not total minutes watched, okay? This is actually the percentage of the video watched. So think of it like this. You've got a video that's 10 minutes, and all of your other videos are 5 minutes. All right? But people only watch 30% of your 10-minute video. That's 3.5 minutes, right? 3 minutes and 33 seconds of your longest video, whereas people are watching all of your 5-minute videos, right? That makes your 5-minute videos, gives you more watch time, and there's less retention on the 10-minute video. Make sense? Okay, so that's how we think about watch time is total minutes. Retention is total percentage, okay? And it's important to know because these are going to give you ideas for the format of your videos, all right? So again, we're seeing a lot of similarities here. We're seeing that viewers are watching 50. Oh, you know what? These aren't even. So I'm going to click on. Can I do that here? What I'm looking at here is it's organized in top watch time, but I can see the average percentage viewed is right up here. So I can see that getting started with TubeBuddy is only 1:40, and people are watching 57% of it. I can see this one is 1:31, and I'm getting 28% watch time on it, all right? Now let's go down here. Look at this one, 27%. Oh, I could see this right here, 27%. So let's go to Tag Explorer. Here's a 20-minute video, and I'm getting 27% watch time on it. That's like, what, like 5 minutes, give or take? So what is that telling me? It's telling me that this topic and this format are going to increase my ability to keep someone on my video longer. All right? So I reviewed my watch time stats to take a look at which types of videos I should be making. Then I look at my retention stats to see what format is best working, right? If I did a video with tons of jokes in it and I notice that I'm getting less watch time on it, what does that say I should be doing with jokes? Right? It says I should be doing less jokes, right? I should be doing less jokes. So using the audience retention and the watch time together will help you to create better content for your channel. Okay, so the first thing we did, I do on Mondays is my watch time, then my retention. The next thing I'm going to do is look at my subscribers. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the subscribers report. Let me go to my subscribers report. So now I'm here on the left-hand side. I've clicked on subscribers, and what I'm doing here is I'm looking at where my subscribers are coming from. Now, notice here that you've got this big thing that says subscribers lost. Guys, don't focus on this, right? It's not, this could be like somebody who like unsubscribes and then resubscribes. It could be dead accounts. Either way, it doesn't really matter all too much. Now, you're going to get people that just flat out don't dig your content anymore and unsubscribe, but that's not going to help you grow. What's going to help you grow is focusing on where growth is coming from, not where negative growth is coming from, okay? So what I want to do is I want to take a look at the YouTube watch page stat here. I'm going to click on that. And now what this tells me is this is going to show me the top videos that are gaining me subscribers. And so we see this again, getting started with TubeBuddy, which is like the #1 video. When you get TubeBuddy, it's the #1 video on their website. It's everywhere. So of course, you know, this is going to be #1. We're going to see rank higher in search is getting me 228 subscribers, at least over the lifetime of the channel, right? The 100,000 subscriber milestone, which that did a ton. And I think that was big because it had special guests on it. I think we all did like a special video. We all invited people to that. Promote your YouTube channel outside of YouTube. So look at these. Again, what we're doing here is we're getting ideas for what type of content people will watch in terms of total minutes, what type of content people will watch in terms of percentage, and what type of content actually gets subscribers. You see how these three stats all sort of work together, which is why you need to be looking at all three of these things together. Now, as I'm looking in here, I see like this term rank higher in search, right? Rank higher in search. So this is telling me, okay, I need to do more videos with this sort of title, right? How to rank higher in search, how to rank faster in search, how to rank for your key terms, how to rank higher for competitive keywords, right? And what you would do here, right, in terms of actionable content, what I do is I take notes. I have one of these little guys. I buy these things at the dollar store all the time. Even the show today, see if you can see that in a minute, has the notes for what I'm going to cover today. As I'm doing my research, I'm sort of like writing all this stuff down. Okay, how-to content, like longer form content. And so this is giving me a platform to look at what videos I should be creating, you know, this month, next month, and in the future. Okay, now what I'm going to show you in the research phase is going to kind of like add on to this information. All right, so are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? Are you Andrew Can says those are my videos. I am not killing the channel. Yeah, hilarious. Do you guys understand what we're talking about here? Is this all making sense to you guys? Okay, because I know for a lot of you smaller YouTubers, a lot of you younger YouTubers, it's all kind of like excitement and passion, and those things are really cool. Okay, but a business person, right? If you want YouTube to be the primary source of your income or video marketing related stuff, like Paul Peck is out there, right? Paul uses TubeBuddy to get new business, right? Then you've got to start treating your channel like a business, right? I see Kevin the window cleaner. is logging in. I'm assuming, Kevin, you have a business, right? So you want to be looking at these numbers and looking at them appropriately or accurately so that you can put together a content plan that works together. So let's review. On Monday, the first thing I do is I look at my analytics every Monday. That way I'm looking at how my videos did last week, okay? And I'm looking at my watch time. I'm looking at my retention. I'm looking at my subscribers. And I'm looking at all of those things to decide what content is performing and what I should be doing next. Okay? So that is my Monday analytics workflow. You guys good with that? Let's move on to the next section here. I'm just going to go to let's just go to the dashboard. I always feel weird, like, how much I want to show, sort of on the back end here. All right, so now I want to show you guys my maintenance workflow, okay? My maintenance workflow. And this is how I keep my channel clean, relevant, and I stay on top of the game, okay? And I'm doing 3 big things here. Number 1 is I'm going to my comments. So again, I'm going to come up to the TubeBuddy. Again, guys, I can't promote it enough. Use this tool up here, right? Don't spend all your time going between here and then up here. You lose valuable seconds that turn into minutes. It also turns into frustration when you're like, oh, I can't find this thing. Use the TubeBuddy navigator, okay? So the first thing I do is I come in here and I go into comments, okay? Now, in comments, I've got 3 different areas: published comments, held for review, and likely spam. And we can see that Andrew is doing a great job of staying on top of the comments here. Under this TubeBuddy tool, I have the tool comments I have not replied to. That's the one I want you guys really focused on. Anybody that you have not said thank you to or commented back to. Same thing with this one, comments that have replies which need to be followed up on. And then you've got a few other options here. You can even go to advanced and sort of like any comment started by anyone that I have not replied to or that contain questions, right? And I can go into wherever there's a question mark, and I can go into respond to these comments. Okay, here's why this is so important. I mean, commenting is major. Commenting is like one of the few things that you cannot really pay for. I mean, you can of course go to Fiverr and pay someone in Bangladesh to comment on 15 of your videos, but that's not real engagement. When somebody really engages with you, whether positive or negative, you want to engage back with them, whether positive or negative. Now, I try to not go negative on my channel. There are times late at night where I get like this rude comment from a 15-year-old and I feel like I need to respond to it, but you don't. You don't need to. What I try to do is turn it into a question. You want to try, first of all, you want to be responding to every comment. One of the biggest compliments I get on my channel is like, wow, Owen, you respond to me and nobody else does. And that's, I know that Nick does. I know that Brian does. I know that Roberto does. So not every YouTuber is guilty of that, but a lot of big YouTubers don't comment back. I was following a channel that I would comment on every week and they never even liked it. They never said thanks for watching, nothing. And I stopped watching them. In fact, I unsubscribed because I'm like, you know what? Like, you're too big and fancy for me. I don't have time for you. Like, the whole purpose of the internet is being able to like engage with people that you otherwise wouldn't engage with. And if you're going to act like a movie star, then I'm going to treat you like a movie star and I don't care about you. So I don't want you guys to fall into that trap of I'm too popular. Right? I want you to be commenting back to everybody. And here is the trick to commenting is come into the TubeBuddy tool. Go in here and find comments I have not replied to. Actually what I want you to do is heart every comment. Okay, this is a trick that Daryl Eves taught at Vid Summit. Heart the comments and then respond to them. And try to turn that response into a question, right? So I'm not going to respond to these live on the air because this is Andrew's job. But it's after more than 30 minutes of watching videos, it froze, and now I've started all over again. So I might reply to this and say something like, when does that happen? After a minute or longer than a minute? And what does that do? It replies to the viewer so that they know that I care. Okay? And it also requires them to comment back, which does what? Right? It gets them back on my channel. And as soon as you go back to a comment, the video plays again, which means you get another view. Okay? So keep that in mind with your comment section. Okay? Now, here's another thing that I do. Now, this feature changed a little bit. So I'm going to show you guys something kind of new that I'm doing, but I want to show you guys this. Check it out. You can also go and sort of manage these comments from the comment area. So I can come into the video and I can find the user. Let's see, where does it go? And I can actually find their social media links here. And Phil was just teaching me how to do this. So I apologize for the delay here. Yeah, right here. So you can see in these comments down here, see how everyone's sort of like Pablo Aguilar, who's just somebody who's commented on my video. I can come over here to Channelytics, and I can subscribe to his social media links. He doesn't have any here, so I'm going to close that out. I can find Monkey Derp right down here, and I can click on this, and he doesn't have any links here, so that's also a no-go. But I can come over here to this one. Oh, look at that. And I can see he's got like an Instagram link. So I can click on the Instagram link. I can follow him. And the hope is that he would follow me back, right? Or at least, I create a new connection with him online. So I don't do this with everybody. But when I do find a video worth commenting on, or a subscriber that's worth it, I will... So, for example, I'll get a comment on one of my videos, and I'll look at this guy and go, this guy looks like a pretty cool guy. That's a good question to ask. Or I've seen him appear on my comments multiple times. You have to reward that, guys. You have to reward that. When somebody is commenting 3, 4, 5 times on 5, 6, 7 videos, you have to reward that. So I go and I follow them. And the whole idea is this, is that they'll see that I follow them and then they'll follow me back. I don't do sub for sub. I don't say, hey, sub for sub, bro. Right? That's not what I do. What I do is I just reach out to them in a new way and keep the relationship going. So you guys tracking with me on that? Andrew Can says, when Owen followed me back, I was so happy. I'm not surprised. To be honest with you, Andrew Can, I'm not surprised. Everyday Man Tech, good to see you. Mr. Boom, good to see you. E for Electric is saying, when you get a view from someone who is leaving a comment, doesn't that mean it will decrease your average view time for that video? It's all a game, my friend. It's all a game, and you've got to sort of assume that the bulk of their watch time came back, right? You've got retention, but you've got watch time. So here's what happened, Alex. And Alex is over at E for Electric. Great channel. If you guys get a chance to follow him, I recommend it. Here's the thing. Somebody watched your video. You have a 5-minute video, and they watched 2 minutes of it. Total minutes watched. Maybe they skipped through it. Maybe they rewinded, okay? But they watched 2 minutes, and they left a comment. You comment back with a question, and they come back to your channel, and they watch 30 more seconds of the video. Well, you've increased that user's watch time by 30 seconds, which in this particular case is 30%. So, Alex E for Electric is saying, well, yeah, but doesn't that drive down your whole channel? Yeah, it drives down one stat, your retention. It drives down one stat, but for that viewer, it increases their total watch time. So here's the deal. It's better to get more, right, than to worry about less. It's better to get more. So another example is, well, won't that get me less retention? Yeah, but it's going to get you more watch time and more comments and more engagement. And those things are better, right? When I've got a wife and 4 kids, and it's like the thing is, oh, we can't afford this. Those are words my family's not allowed to say. We don't say I can't afford this. We say, how do I afford this? Right? The idea is that we get what we want, not by cutting the budget, but by adding more revenue. Your channels will grow, not by decreasing bad stats, but by increasing good stats. You guys get that? All right? Give me a yeah in the comment section. If you guys dig what I'm saying, I'm reading some of the comments here. Looks like we got Doug Hewson in the house. Mindstrong is saying, I will implement that social media follow strategy. It's a great idea. Guys, if you're adding more Instagram followers and then you promote your videos on Instagram like I do, like Justin Brown does, like Creator Fundamentals does, then you will get more views on your channel. Who's this? Tangles is saying I don't do Yaz. You're engaging though. I get it. I like the funny side to you. I like that. What I don't like is like the smart alecky comments. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I've got 15 subscribers, but I'm going to leave a smart ass comment. You know what I mean? And we're not getting too much of that today because Andrew Can is doing a fantastic job of managing these comments. Absolutely amazing. I love it. And Tangles is now. Don't get too obsessed with the Tangles. Okay, we're getting off track here. I'm having too much fun with the sound bites here. So let's keep moving. So okay, this is part of my maintenance strategy. So the first thing I do is I go into my comments and I comment to everybody that hasn't been commented back to. I go into likely spam. And see, look at it. This one is put in likely spam, and it says nice. So, Andrew, if it's okay with you, I'm just going to approve. Actually, I'm not going to click it, but I'm going to approve that comment. You will get a lot of comments in here that are blocked. Go in here and unblock anything that's not spam, okay, and get that done. So that's part one of what I do. Part two of what I do is I check my best time to publish. To do that, I come back to the TubeBuddy Navigator. I go down to the right-hand side, and I click Best Time to Publish. And watch this, okay? When I click on this button, what I get is TubeBuddy tells me my best time to publish based on my subscribers, and it says Thursday at 1 p.m. Well, today's not Thursday. It's Wednesday, but it is 1 p.m., and that is exactly what time we went live today. Okay, so it wasn't, Andrew even said, we were talking about what time we wanted to go live, and I made two suggestions. And then Andrew said, I would prefer 1 p.m., and that's exactly what we did. Why? Because I suggested 3 p.m., and 3 p.m. is actually when we see a drop. Okay? Our best times to publish are right here at this 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock range. See how that goes? So it's very interesting how that works. Guys, keep in touch on your best times to upload, okay? And I can go to from my non-subscribers, and I'm going to get slightly different information. We still see Wednesday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is a good time to go live. And I could go to from everyone, and we're getting sort of a combination of the two. It is very important that you guys stay up on this particular analytic, right? It's very... Now, keep this in mind. I get it. You guys have jobs, you have school, you have family, like you have sports. There's just times when you can upload and times when you can't upload. I get it. But what you want to do is you want to know when your audience is online, because even if you can't upload at your best time to upload, at least you know. And so now when you're at work and you're going like, man, my best time to upload is right now. I wish I could be at home. I wish I could be at the office, or I wish I could even be in my car. It puts you in a place of mind where you can go and say, hey, I'm actually going to pre-upload my videos, the day before, and then take my coffee break, take my cigarette break. Do people still smoke cigarettes? Is that a thing that still happens now? But whatever, I'm going to go smoke. I'm going to take a break at Thursdays 1 p.m. and just go into the Creator Studio app and hit publish. Right? So when you know the data, it helps you to make decisions throughout the work that'll increase your channel's value. Okay? So that's part two. Part three is I go to my competitor scoreboard, okay? My competitor scoreboard. And this is where I see how I'm comparing to other people in my space. And to do that, we click on TubeBuddy, and we click on competitor scoreboard over here in the left-hand side. Now, when I click that, it opens up a window inside the website. Now, if you guys didn't know that TubeBuddy had all these fantastic tools inside their website, I mean, wow. You're missing out. You really are missing out. There's tons of great stuff here. Now, I set this up a while ago. In fact, my competitors have changed a little bit, but I'm gonna sort of kind of keep this up just so you guys can see. So what I've got here is I've added Amy, Daryl, and Video SEO, a guy named Matt, as the top people I want to watch. And, Amy is great. I don't think she's my competitor per se. She's doing more like social media girl power stuff, and that's not really my marketplace. My marketplace is, like you guys, predominantly male. I know that we have like 30% females in the audience on average, but predominantly a male audience. So it's changed a little bit, but I can see snapshots of their channels here. And I can see that Daryl's in the lead on everything but uploads. Big shocker. Amy is uploading the most, and she's getting the second most, right, of the big analytics, views and subscribers. And what I can do here is I can sort of scroll down and see a snapshot of all of our channels. And what I'm doing here is I'm seeing how I compare, okay, how I compare on a daily basis. But here's the big thing I wanted to show you, is I wanted to see their most recent uploads. And mine are highlighted in yellow. And what I'm looking at here is I'm looking at their titles, okay? I'm looking at their titles. So I'm seeing like Daryl first of all, Daryl's got 400,000 subscribers. So you got to keep that in mind. But when I go and I look at Daryl and I see he's uploading stuff on, does the YouTube algorithm penalize creators? And he got, that was published this week, 6,000 views. And I go to his last video, YouTube advice from real viewers, 2.8 views. So I'm looking at, okay, well, this one didn't do as well as this one. All right? So I'll go down to something else he did. Video creation tips, winning formula. This was done, 5-6 days ago, 4.21 views. Again, not quite as good, but better. How to leverage YouTube channel by leveraging analytics. Again, this one performed around the same as this one, like 4.2 thousand, 4.03 thousand, 251 times 280. What I'm getting a sense of here is I'm getting a sense of what my competitors are uploading and how those videos are performing, okay? And that's going to help me pick out my titles, all right? So remember, in my Monday analytics, I did those three things: watch time, subscribers, and retention, okay? Now in my maintenance, I'm doing comments, best time to publish, and competitors. Okay, I'm doing those three things all at once, and it's giving me a good sense of where my channel is at. Did I have a lot of comments? Okay, if I did, my channel's in a good place. What time is the best time to publish? Am I publishing at that time? If I did, I'm in a pretty good place. And then how do I compare to my competitors? Okay. And if I'm in a good place, then I'm in a good place. Now, for me, I think I could improve. I think I need to add some different people here and to refresh this. But those are the three main areas I cover in my maintenance phase, okay? Comments, best time to publish, and the competitor scoreboard. How many of you guys are using your competitor scoreboard? Say, I am, or I'm not, or something in between. Let me know in the comment area. And I'm going to move on to my next topic here. Andrew Candace saying, Owen is a great speaker. Thank you, my man. We had a great time at Vid Summit, didn't we? We had a great time. Brittany Dane is saying, my audience is about 70% female, 30% male. Right on. Are you a vlogger? Is that what you do? PC and Android is saying, Owen, how are you? And you are such a nice speaker. Thank you. Thank you so much. I've got a baritone. Andrew Candace saying, notice how Owen doesn't compare statistic, but looks for inspiration from content they are creating and learning from others' mistakes. Andrew, great point. In fact, Andrew Can, ladies and gentlemen, is just phenomenal. Great comment, Andrew Can. Look, Daryl Eves, Amy Schmidauer, Brian G. Johnson, they all have advantages and disadvantages to what I do. Nick Nimmin does things super well. There are things I do differently, right? I'm not going to say I do them better. I just do them differently. You will absolutely kill yourself if you compare yourself, right? You will kill yourself if you compare yourself. You look at what they're doing to get inspired and to measure, but you don't look at what they're doing to get down on yourself, right? You do things differently. Is Kim still watching? Kim, give me a smiley face if you're still watching. Kim here, I think, has a fantastic channel. Andrew Hatchett. Nurture in Christ. Shout out to the Jesus channels. I love it. That's what my anchor means. Right? That's what the anchor stands for here, is I'm anchored in my faith. Okay, the idea is that you understand your place in the bigger scheme of things. Okay, you understand your place in the bigger scheme of things. You are also looking to find out what's working and what's not working. Okay, that's the whole point of looking at other people's statistics. Kim does things in a very unique way, and if she were to compare herself to Justine, it would not make sense. It would not make sense. So you have to take on, a realistic approach to why you're looking at other people's statistics. Okay, so Monday analytics, watch time, retention, subscribers, maintenance, comments, best time to publish, and competitor scoreboard. Now, we're going to go into my research phase. And this is something you guys have probably seen before, okay? And here's how that works. The first thing that I do is, first of all, I do most of this from the Tag Manager. Okay, I do most of this from Tag Manager. Okay, so let's go into Tag Manager and take a look. Okay, so first things first. I'm going to refresh this here. Now, guys, just so you know, I'm not going through everything. I'm just going through, the things that I think will help you guys out the most. And for whatever reason, the TubeBuddy little icon is not appearing there. So I'm going to come up here. Oops. Oh, that doesn't change the page. I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to come to the tag. I'm getting click happy here. I'm going to come to Tag Explorer. Okay, now here's what I do that I do a little bit differently than some of my colleagues, right? I get lost in the SEO. I do. How many of you guys struggle with SEO and picking the right titles? Let me know, because I do. So many times, I'll start with a video, and then I'll take a look at the other, SEO terms, and then I title the video something different than what the video actually does. That's a challenge, right? And so I do this. I start with the video title, right, and what I would type into the video title. And then I go into Tag Manager and type that title in. So, for example, I have a video coming out today at about, what time is it now? It's coming out in about an hour. I'm going to finish this video, and then I'm going to go optimize that video. And I'm going to type, it's called, How Long Should Your Video Be? Okay? And I chose that title based on what I think, let me see if I can expand this for you guys, based on what I think people would most likely be searching for. All right, so we'll just kind of increase that a little bit. Can I move this up? Yeah. So I'm going into here, and first of all, I'm looking at the tags. And I'm looking at, okay, if I clicked on any of these tags, and I found my video, would I be satisfied? So if I clicked on YouTube and came to a video called How Long Should Your Video Be, would that be what I was looking for? In my case, the answer is no. Video marketing, yes. Tim Schmoyer, no. Video creators, right? And I'm just going to go, video length, yes. YouTube marketing, yes. How long should videos be? Yes. YouTube watch time? Yes. YouTube video length? Yes. Right? How long? No, because that could be how long is the Brooklyn Bridge? How long does it take to get to Mars? And so on and so forth. How to get more views on YouTube? Not so much, guys. You got to keep it hyper relevant. So this is the first thing of what I do is I go through all of these tags, and I keep these tags, right? I'll check mark them, right? The ones that I'm going to keep. Video marketing, video length. Let's just pick these 3 right now, and I'll copy them to my clipboard, or I could copy them to my tag list. I love the TubeBuddy tag lists, okay? So I could create a new tag list called video length. Click OK. And then I copy those, and now they're in my tag list. I could also just go copy to clipboard, and they're here. And so now whenever I go onto, I can go into my, my tags here, and I can just go boom, right? And then all those tags are right there. So there's a couple different ways that you could do that. Let's go back to Google Chrome. A couple different ways that you could do that. Now that's step 1. Trending. I almost never use this because I'm in a niche where I'm not really trying to go viral. I'm trying to hit business people. So I almost never use trending. I definitely take a look at auto-suggested. Okay? How long should your wedding video be? Not interested. How long should your YouTube video be? Great question. This particular video is not about YouTube. It's about video in general, so I'm not going to use that, but it's good to know. I almost never use historical. See, it says not enough data and I almost never use the map. Okay? So really I'm using summary, auto-suggested, and results. And when I go on results, I'm looking at a couple different things. How relevant are the videos here? How relevant are they to what I'm talking about? And do I need to adjust my title from there? Okay, I'm looking at the thumbnails. What color are the thumbnails? Okay, and does my thumbnail need to be, look at that, I even have one that ranks here, and it's horrible video. Okay, but it's not a horrible video, but it's a horrible, what do you call it, a thumbnail. How long? So I'm seeing a lot of stuff here, and it's all very relevant, but again, not a lot of these have a lot of views. So I'm going to go into here, and then from here, so let's just go to Jeff Walker's. How long should your video be? And now I'm on Jeff Walker's video, and I'm going to go to the Chanalytics.
It's Jeff Walker, and I just got this question.
I'm going to go into the Chanalytics here because Jeff Walker has a list. He's a marketing guy, so he's not really talking to YouTubers. He's talking to business people. Okay, but what I'm looking at is that his channel is about the same size as mine. And I'm looking at the different tags that, I want to look at his tags that he's used, basically, is what I'm looking at. And he's got no ranked tags. So, unfortunately, there's not a ton that I can learn from this video. So, I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to find something else. So, let's go to Justin Bryant. I'm going to click to load the tags. He's got 4 ranked tags. How long should YouTube videos be? How long should your YouTube videos be? How long should my YouTube videos be? These are great ideas, and I can copy these to, you guessed it, my video length tag list over here. Okay? So this is where I'm doing all my research, is I'm doing it over here. I'm also looking at creator suggested. I want to see how many times this video pops up on the sidebar here. All right? On this sidebar, I'm actually looking at other video titles. And I'm seeing a lot of stuff on how to grow your YouTube channel, but not a lot of stuff on how long your videos should actually be. This is interesting, though. I've been watching The Office like nonstop on Hulu, and it's interesting that this is now showing me Office clips, which I've never seen before. So you notice how my workflow is this. I go to the tag manager and put in the tag, the title of the video I'm about to upload, okay? I look at the other videos in that genre. I find the top performing videos and I look at their tags. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm sort of using this creative process to sort of decide which tags are most relevant to the video I'm making. I'm not looking at what's going to get me the most views, right? I've already decided on that. I'm going to do a video on how long your video should be. What I'm learning here is that a lot of people are very specific to YouTube. So I'm going to adjust my title to work with the best tags. I'm going to add those tags to my tag box, and I'm going to move forward. Okay? So that's step one of my research phase is my tag research. We're running out of time, so I'm going to keep moving here. The next thing I do, you guys are going to go nuts on this, is my topics planner. So now I'm going to come over here, click on the TubeBuddy navigator. I'm going to click on my video topic planner. I bet you guys didn't know you even had this. So I've got topics. I can add a topic right here, and it could be something like, video length, or it could be something like skateboard fails, or it could, sorry guys, let me go back to my screen share. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to go into the TubeBuddy navigator. I'm going to click on video topic planner. And I can see all of my unfinished topics here. I can click on add topic, and I can add a topic like, skateboard fails. I could add a topic like, whatever, cooking, Asian cooking, something like that. I'm a great typer until people are watching. And I can add my topic. So let's just add a test topic here. I can add it. And now I can put notes in here. I can put something like, be sure to use these keywords, add links to these videos, and I'm actually developing my video content right in here. So think about how this works. I was just doing my channel maintenance, and I was looking at my comments, and I was seeing the questions and the feedback that people have. I was also looking at my competitor scorecard and looking at the videos that they're doing. From those two things, I decide on the next video I'm going to make. Now I'm coming into my keyword topic, and I'm writing all those things down. This will become my description box. So now, I use the TubeBuddy, what do you call it, the channel settings for all my description box stuff. But I always add custom stuff into that per each video, and this is where I develop it, is in the video topic planner. So use it. These tools are here for you to use. What I do is, again, my research phase is tag, the tag planner, the channelytics, and then the topics planner to put all of this stuff together, okay? So in today's video, we talked about the 3 best ways. In today's video, we talked about my TubeBuddy workflow. I gave you 3 different workflows. Number 1 was my analytics workflow. I look at my watch time, my retention, and my subscribers. Then we looked at my maintenance workflow, how I maintain the channel and make sure I'm performing where I need to be performing. I look at my comments to make sure every comment's being replied to. I look at my best time to publish statistic, and I looked at my competitor scorecard to make sure that I was performing in par with other people in my field. Then, in the research phase, I looked at my tag research. I looked at the channelytics feature. I looked at the SEO, where I'm ranking on other related videos. And then I put all of that together in the topics planner. So now all I have to do is shoot the video, upload it, copy and paste, and I'm done. So that does it for our stream today. We've got a few minutes left. I'm going to go into your questions, and I'm so excited that you guys watched with us today. Oh man, we maintained our viewer. I thought I was gonna get too technical and lose you guys, but we started with 70 viewers and we've still got 70 viewers. So I want to encourage you guys. To subscribe to my channel. There's a link in the description box. Beanie Draws, what's up, buddy? Says this is science right here. That's what we do. That is what we do. You got to run your channel like a business. So let's go to some questions here. Andrew, do I need to go to the channel document or to the question document, or can I just scroll through? Hexpa is saying, do you think the Google Keyword Planner is important? I don't use it. A lot of people do, and I think there's a lot of great data there. For me, I get lost in it because it's for Google, not YouTube, right? So the Google Keyword Planner might tell you to look for this word or that phrase, but at the end of the day, YouTube is a visual search engine. So it's like ice cream. You type ice cream into Google, and it's going to give you ice cream locations that are near you. You type ice cream into YouTube, and you're going to get, how to make ice cream, best ice cream makers. You're going to get visual cues. So I don't use the Google Keyword Planner. If you're stuck on a topic, then it's something that you could probably use. Absolutely. Okay, this question comes from Nurture in Christ. Our channel is all about family vlogs and tips, but our best performing videos are about pregnancy and having our babies. Should we continue to do our vlogs or just do more videos about pregnancy and having kids? We're struggling trying to figure out your niche. Figuring out our niche. Thanks for your help. Here is my answer to you. So you guys understand the question? She's saying, or he's saying, I want to do family vlogs and tips, but my audience is responding to pregnancy and having our babies. I think you found your niche, or your niche has found you. Okay? Do more videos about pregnancy and having babies. Done. You're done. Do your vlogs when you have time. Okay? But I would, if I were you, I would find titles. Trending apps. Anyone that compliments my face gets an Air 5. Yes, Nurture in Christ. Anytime your audience is telling you they like pregnancy and babies, do more of that. Okay? Do more of that. That's exactly what you should be doing. Mindstrong is saying, Owen, what do you think about using the names of the great channels in your niche or the uploader of top-ranking videos in your own tags to relate your channel to their video? I don't think that's a strong idea. Okay? And here's why. Because think about your tags like this. If your viewer were to click on just that tag, so let's say that you're a gamer and you want to be found next to some of PewDiePie's videos, so you put PewDiePie in your tags. If someone clicked on PewDiePie and they found your video, would they be happy? Right? The answer is probably not. So they'll tune out. And when they tune out, you lose. So your tag should be very, very relevant to the video. Now, if your video is about PewDiePie and everything he does wrong, different story. Because you're talking about PewDiePie, right? You're acknowledging him. You're showing screenshots maybe. That makes sense. But if you're not doing that, you're misleading the viewer in their mind. Maybe not intentionally. Intentionally, you're trying to be a smart marketer, right? But you mislead them, and they don't like that. Okay, so I got this question. It says, how to grow a YouTube channel. Guys, it's an impossible question to answer. You've got to ask better questions. Okay, the question has to be how to grow a YouTube channel in this niche when I can only upload 5 times a day. Like the answer, how to grow a YouTube channel, it's like for who? For what? For when? Who? How? Well, how to grow a YouTube channel? I only have 1 day a week to make videos. Well, that's a whole different answer than how to grow a YouTube channel. I have a family and marriage vlog and nobody's watching my videos. The types of questions that we're going to answer here are the types of questions we can answer here. And I'm telling you that not to dig on this person who asked the question, but to get you guys, like, to help you guys ask the questions that we can actually answer for you. Okay, How to Automotive is saying, what is the benefit of upgrading your TubeBuddy account? I love this question because not a lot of people ask it. We are so conditioned to do the cheapest thing. Here's the deal. You have to think about your channel and your growth. You got to invest in your channel. And I have the unlimited TubeBuddy package, and I have for a long time. I think it's a better idea to have the advanced package. Why? Because I can do as many tag researches as I want. I have unlimited access to everything, and I have an advantage over my competitors who are paying for the lowest possible rate. Now, the $9 TubeBuddy is awesome, and if you don't have it, you need to get it because it gives you an advantage over all the people using the free path. If you have a $9 plan and you're thinking about upgrade, frickin' do it. Upgrade for 30 days and use the HECK out of it. Use the heck out of it. You know, some of you guys just can't afford it. I get it. But for those of you that can, you will have a competitive advantage. You get more features. You get to use the base features more, and it's a good investment. Okay, final question from Tortuga is saying, hey, I started my YouTube channel about travel videos. The content is great, and I have some subscribers now, but it increases slowly. I am in contact with the big travel YouTubers in my country, France, and I asked them why. They told me that they started during the best period and best time, meaning they started their travel vlogs when the market was increasing. I've done the same things, and it's too complicated to succeed. Okay, so what should I do? How am I able to work when there's so much competition? Okay, little bit of a language barrier here, but here's sort of what's asking. And Andrew can, if you could next time maybe like filter that down, that would be, honestly, that would be amazing if you could filter that down. But here's the idea. Here's what Tortuga's asking, is saying, my industry is competitive. How do I gain an edge when my industry is competitive? I have one answer for you. Collaborations. If you are reaching out to travel vloggers and you are reaching out to travel YouTubers and you are saying, hey, I've got great content that I want to make for your audience, right? So go find a travel blog. And this goes for gamers. It goes for all of you guys. Somebody else asked this. Who's this? Bombastic Bruh. How would this help me stand out in the gaming, or how do I stand out in the gaming and music community? You've got to go to gaming blogs. You've got to go to music blogs. You've got to go to travel blogs off YouTube resources and say, I'm going to make my next 5 videos specifically for your audience. If I do that, will you embed my videos in your blog? And when they do that, that means they're also emailing their database and driving people to your traffic. So you've got to be forming collaborative partnerships. You've got to be forming joint venture, partnership marketing relationships, and that is how you will grow your channel. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure streaming with you today. I'm sorry I've got to go, but that's all the time we have. Thanks for watching the TubeBuddy channel, and we'll see you next week.